Hi, welcome to i.Safe Risk Assessment module. This module is used to prepare risk assessment for identified work activities. In normal circumstances, this module has been activated automatically after the Wizard module. Once it is activated from Wizard module, all predefined hazards related to given work activities are available for further modification. By displaying the work activities, this software provides enhanced view of work activities and hazard related to given work activities. Moreover, the details provided by this module is based on inbuilt specialized knowledge management mechanism created by experts from workplace safety and health. Now let us explain how to use this module. Before we move on, we will explain the basic screen user interface of this module. User interface of this module has been separated into three regions, namely Top Menu Bar, Header region, and Details region. The top menu bar having following buttons, namely Create New, Save All, Clear All, Insert and Duplicate Row, Hide and Unhide, Print Array, Work Activity Listing. Create New button. Create New button is used to create new risk assessment. In most of cases, this functionality is underused. The reason behind underusage is it needs to be entered by experienced professionals with exact knowledge about type of work activity they are planning to do. Once they use this functionality is used, the system will automatically capture the details for knowledge management module that can be shared between similar industry group for future reference. The same being populated to Wizard module in future. Save All. Save All buttons provides the opportunity to users to store the entered or modified information to database that can be used for further amendment or preparation for risk assessment. Clear All. Clear All button will clear previously entered details from memory of the system. To be remembered, this functionality will not clear the data from database. Insert and Duplicate Row. We will discuss this functionality in later stage. Hide and Unhide. This functionality will be used to hide the entire header part of this module. This is very useful in the event user wishes to have enhanced view of hazard details. Print Array and Work Activity. Print Array and Work Activity Listing will be activated once required risk assessment details are loaded in the screen. So far we have discussed basic details top menu bar. Now let us explain how to modify existing array which has been previously created either through Wizard module or direct entry using Create New button. Let us move our cursor to array number field and enter the requested array number. By default, array number is created by system based on initial configuration. It consists of up to 15 alphanumeric characters. In the event if you wish to know the existing array, help is available by clicking the down arrow button next to the array number field. Now we click the down arrow button. Now you are seeing the help window with previously entered array details. Let us select the array number array 201,208,001 from the help window. Press select button. After selecting the required array to be modified, you may notice nothing is displayed in the header part of screen except array number field. The reason behind is we are not selected the revision number of selected array. So let us move the cursor and select the revision number. Yes. Now we can view entire risk assessment details. Let us explain one by one. Assessment date. the date when we are creating risk assessment. Date can select by clicking calendar icon next to the assessment date field. Company ID. By default, this information is either main license holder of the software or the subcontractor company identification. It is subject to the configuration of the system. In the event if you wish to modify the same, we can modify this information. It is up to 15 alpha characters. Department is a stakeholder and who is creating this array. Unit/location. In general, this particular is project location section. Section of the project location is entered here. Array conducted by the person who is in charge for this array. This detail is based on system configuration, because there are circumstances where we need to list array team members. In that scenario, array team has to be selected. So all array team members' details are reflected in Risk Assessment Report. Matrix type. This part is one of the crucial parts of this system. By default, system will display the previously selected risk matrix. There are possibilities we need to upgrade or downgrade the risk matrix for given risk assessment. In that case, we can select the respective matrix type. Next, last review dates are date when we are going to do next review and when we have done last review of this risk assessment. Now, let us go through the next region of the screen called Details region. This part of the user interface displays various hazards related to specific work activity. By looking into this interface, we can understand all the work activities are grouped and it is displayed in bold characters. By clicking the small square prefix to the wordings, we can hide and unhide the hazards related to the work activity. There are situations whereby we need to insert new work activity in between any two work activity. In that case, position the mouse cursor in any of the work hazard line and do single click. By clicking the specific hazard line, system will differentiate the selected hazard line by changing background band color. In this case it will be blue. Now move the cursor to top bar and click down arrow button to select the required work activity. Now system will automatically insert a new work activity. It will be displayed next to Inspect Alternator located in ERRM and it is under the work activity of lifting operation. So far we have learned how to modify risk assessment by selecting existing risk assessment, and we also learned how to insert new work activity in risk assessment. Later part we will discuss how to modify specific hazard and related details. In most of the cases, software provides generic mitigation plan, but this generic mitigation plan and additional control measures to be modified to suit to the exact project requirement of required risk assessment. This part of presentation, we will discuss how to modify the hazard and required mitigation plan for hazard number Hertz-01. It is under Work Activity Group of Isolation of Power Switchboard. Procedures. Select Hertz-01 by move the mouse cursor over the line. You will see background band color got changed. Once you are over that specific line, press the right mouse button. You will be presented with two options like Add New and Edit. Now select Edit option by clicking on it. You will be presented with window displaying hazard information. In this screen, you are allowed to amend the details of selected hazard like hazard ID, hazard details, possible accident and existing risk and additional risk control measures. If you wish to modify the hazard, then click the search button next to Hazard ID field. This will pop up another help window. If you decided not to change the details, then press Cancel button. By clicking Cancel/selecting the selection button, you will be back to Hazard Information window. Now let us change Possible Accident by placing the cursor on Possible Accident field. Similarly, for existing control, please type control measures to be present. If you prefer to add more details, kindly do so. Now next part of the screen is Severity and Likelihood. Select the severity by clicking the down arrow next to Severity field. The information presented in this selection is based on the risk matrix we have selected in header part of this risk assessment screen. Follow the same procedure for likelihood also. Once you are selected severity and likelihood, system will automatically assign respective RPN number for this control measure. The same procedure to be followed for additional risk control. After finishing required amendments, kindly press OK button which available beneath of the screen. Once we have completed this process, system will return back previous screen. The same procedures can be repeated for multiple hazard entries. Once we are completely satisfied with our entry details, then press Save All button, which is available at top menu bar. This will update the details to database. Now the final stage of the module is to view how the risk assessment appears in paper. Press Print or Rate button in top menu bar. This will pop up a window that will show the print preview of risk assessment that we have created right now. To print it, press Printer button available at bottom of the screen. To complete the process, close the window by pressing Cross button in window. After completing the risk assessment, press Clear All button to continue with new assessment or back to home page by pressing Home icon in top right hand side the screen. Thank you for viewing i.Safe Risk Assessment Screencast presentation. For more details, kindly call our customer care number or visit us at www.facebook.com/isafesoftware/